dancing in the moonlight. They were down near the water in a stone mud fight. Killer Joe gone passed out on the lawn. Well, now Hazy Davy got really hurt. He ran into the lake in just his socks and a shirt. Me and Crazy Janie was making love in the dirt, singing our birthday songs. Janie said it was time to go, so we closed our eyes and said goodbye to Josie Angel Row. Felt so right. Together we move like spirits in the night. In the night. Oh, you don't know what they can do to you. Them spirits in the night. All night. Oh, stand right up and let it shoot through you like a spirit in the night. All 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 night.
Oh yeah, it's 1970s night here today, people. Trey here, RTTC. Oh boy, I'm excited about this one. We're gonna be spinning all 70s hits all night for you. Well, not all night, for a couple hours at least. We'll be in here streaming arguably the best decade, in my opinion at least. It's between the 70s and 90s for me. But yeah, man, 70s night. I hope everybody had a good weekend and is ready to crush the rest of September here, end it on a high note. But it's good to see you all, whether you're watching this after the fact or here live with us, which of course I want to say what's up to everybody in the chat as I'm pulling it up on my phone here as well. What's up, Keychain, Zub0, good to see you in here, friend. Bostart, Lethia, my guy Reggie, T-Soup I know is in here as well. We got Keith, great stuff, man. Keith always out here supporting. Rob up in here as well. And then thanks to Jai French, I hope I'm saying this. I'm thinking like Rye, but with the J, I like it. Bring a little of the great John Farnham Bridge Over Troubled Water cover. We will get that up real quickly right here. We started the night with Spirit in the Night, the boss, who recently celebrated a birthday. In honor of that, we are in our Discord listening album club party going to be spinning the debut, which is pretty underrated, I feel. Greetings from Asbury Park, and that is, of course, Spirit in the Night, one of the boss's banging hits right there, man. Really good record. Only 9 songs too, so be sure to go and check our Discord out as well. With that said, though, guys, we got a lot of good tunes already queued up. I'm talking Dire Straits, Ronnie Wood, Rod Stewart, Yes, Thin Lizzy, Genesis, Leonard Cohen, Tom Waits, like I said, that John Farnham. We got the great Naples Coastal Lifestyle coming up in here with some more of the boss, a little Jungle Land action. So we got a lot of good stuff in store for you tonight. If you'd like to make a request, man, you can check out the Streamlabs link. Or if that doesn't work for you, we also accept the super chat, and I'll have a freebie real shortly going up live too. So yeah, man. And I'll also be going through some of my top 25 albums of every year of the 70s, at least up through 75. That's what I got done on my Rachel Music. I got to pull from the archives to see the rest of the decade, because I don't have it up on the Rachel Music site yet. But anyways, with that said, y'all, enough talk. Let's get rocking and rolling tonight. I'm sure we'll have a lot of good discussion, a lot of good vibes of the 70s. Of course, I wasn't around then, but my dad was, my mom was. But with that said, let's get rocking and rolling. I think we're due, y'all, for we'll do one little tune here, and then we'll kick off a little song battle action shortly as well. But we're gonna start with a little Dire Straits, Wild West End. You know this thing's already hearted off of their self-titled record, 1978. This album's a banker, man. Down to the Waterline. Sultans of Swing is on this. This track, Southbound Again. A lot of great tunes. Mark Knopfler and company really know how to move and groove in a tune. All right, y'all. Thanks to Lethea for bringing this. I'm gonna catch up on the chat real quick, find this John Farnham, and then we'll be good to go.
Checking out the movies and the magazine.
Great John Farnham. There we go.
The waitress, she watches me.
Bum, bum, bum,
Crossing
bum.
from the Barracuda.
All right.
Get a pickup. For my steel guitar, I saw ya
There we go.
walking out.
Let's get the lyrics up, y'all.
Shaftesbury Avenue.
All right.
Excuse me, talking. I wanna marry you.
There we go.
This is Seven Heaven Street. Don't you seem so
All right. Let me get Jungle-Land up in here.
just another
NCL.
angel in the crowd, and I'm walking in the Wild West End. Walking in the Wild West End. Walking with your Wild West End.
All right, there we go. We're caught up and good to go, y'all. Sick. Sick. All right, let me catch up on the chat, y'all, as we're getting the great Wild West End going here.
Now my conductress on the number 19, she was a honey.
Yeah, Rob, how do you feel about our loss, the Patriots? We held the Dolphins to 25. I'll take that, dude. After they dropped 70 yesterday, could have set an NFL record. Yeah, I did see that on the Bob Dylan Reddit page, actually, Reggie. If you don't know, Dylan reunited with the Heartbreakers at Farm Aid. Even hopped on the lead guitar, which he hasn't done in a really long time. He played a couple tunes that he hadn't played in ages as well. So I need to see the full set, but cool. It's cool to see Bob still out here, of course. Putting in the work after all these years, right? He's got a good amount of bangers in the 70s as well, even though his real classic period for me is the 60s. Dire Straits, obviously a group that got their start in the 70s, I'd say, and then really, of course, hit their commercial peak in the 80s. I Want My MTV, people. But man, great jam. I always feel that Knopfler delivers such earnest lyricism, and obviously a legendary guitarist to boot.
DJ, he say, "Here's Mandy for you." Feel alright. Seeing up, do that stuff. She's dancing high and I'm moving by. The close-ups can get rough. When you
Yeah, Brothers in Arms is their most popular LP, Key. I feel that's an okay LP. I feel it's a little overrated. I prefer this album, Making Movies, just as full album experiences. But that Brothers in Arms, definitely the commercial peak. Mozart said he had dinner in the West End, or near enough, with his best friend quite a few times. Did it again this summer, not far from the great St. Paul's Cathedral. Well, that's a way to spend an evening or an afternoon right there, Mozart. That is Wild West End, y'all. That is just whetting our appetite for what we have in store for the rest of the night. Again, cheers to Lethea for bringing that our way today. Y'all ready for a battle, man? We got a lot of battles on deck for tonight. We're gonna get a Genesis battle going down, and then after that, man, we're gonna queue up some of the great John Farnham, gonna go down under, and excuse the terrible accent right there. Let me add this other one right here that T Soup brought in. That way I can get there we go. That way I can get the lyrics up, not have to worry about messing up the lyrics once we're good to go. All right, boom, boom. There we go. Cool. All right, this is going to be a Lamb Lies Down on Broadway battle from Genesis, a classic concept album from them. You know how Genesis likes to do it. This is going to be the grand parade of lifeless packaging going against the song Anyway. So thanks to T-Soup for bringing this, our first battle of the night.
It's the last great invention left to mankind. Screams are drooping laden.
Get the lyrics up, of course.
Less than extortionate prices.
Dun, dun,
As
dun.
the notes and coins are taken out, I'm taken in.
T-Soup going high praise. He's calling Lamb Lies Down on Broadway the best prog LP of all time. I don't know if I'd agree, but I know a lot of people would agree with T-Soup. Let me get this ready, y'all. The great Brian Eno putting effects on this song. Talk about a decade for Brian Eno. Between Roxy Music and the solo stuff. Dun, dun. There we go. Yeah, and we have some Yes on deck. No Pink Floyd in the queue. Hey, thank you to Reggie. Getting another battle from Dylan against Billy Joel. I'm here for it. Post Our Notes, the only double album from Genesis here, and their last album with Peter Gabriel, who would go on to do great things in his solo career, obviously. Yeah, these effects are quite otherworldly, man. What's up to Karen as well? Glad to have you here. This is their sixth album, ladies and gents. If you want to listen to this, which I suggest, it's definitely worth a listen. You got to buckle up, man. Hour and a half of prog rock Genesis mid-70s greatness. Reached 10 on the UK chart and 41 here in the States. And just like that, y'all, the grand parade of lifeless packaging is done. But we also have Anyway by Genesis right now. I have Monday Night Football on in the background, Rob. I'm not really watching it per se. What do we got? I think the Eagles just scored.
Time to meet the chef. Oh boy, the running man is out of death. People, the road is getting hard to catch.
What up, Steve? How you doing, man?
It's back to ash. Now you've had your flash, boy. The rocks in time compress your blood to oil your
Hey, what up, Trucker Kev? How you doing, man?
enrich the
I will get that in the queue, man. Bring a little Chicago.
Anyway, they say she comes on a pale horse, but I'm sure I hear a train. Oh boy, I don't even feel no pain. I guess I must be driving myself.
I know the Genesis fans too. Like they are really big defenders of this album.
On heaven, plug a hole enough.
Pulling up my Rachel music here real quick, y'all. I prefer their previous album, Selling England by the Pound, to this one. But I know I gotta give a listen to Foxtrot, Nursery, Crime, and Trespass as well. Trick of the Tail. This keyword got me feeling some type of way. This segment right here, putting it over the top for me, man. That's right, T-Soup. We be there all day. Kev's with me on Selling England. Let's go. All right, y'all. Poll going up in about 30 seconds. Let your voice be heard.
I feel the pull on the rope, let me off at the rainbow. I could have been exploded in space, different orbits for my bones. Not me, just quietly buried in stones. Keep the deadline open with my maker.
What up to Andrew as well?
Stretch,
And Ian, how you doing?
elastic acre.
I think the queue, we're around probably an hour in total, so probably with queue jumps like 30 minutes or so.
It won't be long.
All right, y'all. First poll of the night, first song battle of the night. T-Soup starting us off right with a Genesis battle. I'm giving the nod to this tune anyway, but who knows? Maybe some Grand Parade fans are out there ready to give that the nod. Who knows? And who knows? We could do a Genesis battle in 6 minutes total for 2 songs. Shout out to T-Super for thinking outside the box there. Let your vote be heard, man. We're gonna go over, because this song is not on Spotify. We're gonna go to the great John Farnham, Australia's own, man, the legend, and his cover of Bridge Over Troubled Water. Thanks to one of our new friends, or at least I haven't seen them yet, Jai French, up in here, who requested this. So let's get this going. I will update the queue as well. Thank you to NCL for the Raspberries battle. Kev, I'll get yours, and Reggie as well, the Dylan versus
When
Billy
you're
Joel.
weary, feeling small, when tears are in your eyes, I'll dry them all. Oh, I'm on your side.
John Farnham still has such a rabid fan base to this day, man.
Times get rough, and friends just can't be found, like a bridge over trouble.
An all-time classic, of course, Simon and Garfunkel tune as well.
Lay me down like a bridge. Oh,
I'll head over to the video as well in just a sec, y'all, so you can
I will lay
see the greatness.
me down. Sail on silver pearl.
Go. All right.
Sail on by.
What a request, baby.
Your time has come. Your time has come to shine. All your dreams are on their way. Girl, see how they shine. Oh, if you need
Man, y'all are just bringing bangers on bangers tonight. All right. Let's hit that display capture up. See, John Farnham, 1979 in all its glory. Gotta get the light. Woof. What power, what control, what emotion. I love the scenery too, with just the spotlight, the piano in the background. From the Don Blaine Show. thank you to Jai for bringing that our way. Yeah, I mean, lovely cover. Lethia notes a definitive version of this for her is the concert in Central Park, of course, that Simon and Garfunkel famously did. Let's see. Elvis, yes, does a hell of a cover of this too. Heck, you could just have a total Bridge Over Troubled Water night, probably, people. Yeah, man, great stuff. All right. And I think T-Soup notes too. Real Tough Song covers. Art Garfunkel had such a great voice. Art Garfunkel, same birthday as me, November 5th. Shout out. So thank you again to Jai for bringing that. And Anyway is leading our battle in the Genesis. So I guess I will call it there. Yeah, the suit just screamed. I should have seen if my dad had any 70s attire. Not that he'd have anything from when he was like 8 years old, I guess. But I promise to dress up next time, people. So with that said, y'all, let's keep on keeping on. Man, I tell you what, we got a lot of just legends up in the queue here tonight. Just to give you a little taste, we have Leonard Cohen, Tom Waits, Ronnie Wood, Rod Stewart, yes, Thin Lizzy, The Boss, The Only Ones, Dylan, Billy Joel, Chicago, Raspberries, Floyd, Sabbath, Television, and The Who. Oh man, y'all really answered the call tonight. That's what I love to hear. Well, with that said, let's get another battle. Let me get all the cue jumps up in here. We'll do one of Reggie's battles here. Leonard Cohen against Tom Waits, and then we got some Chicago on deck after that. Then we got some of The Boss, the Jungle Land Live, and we'll go from there. People. All right, starting it off with Memories from Leonard Cohen from his Death of a Ladies Man LP. Yeah, let's get to it. Gotta have the lyrics up for the great Leonard Cohen. I actually haven't listened to this album from Leonard, so gotta have the lyrics up anytime you're dealing with L. Cohen. Thank you to Trey as well. Little Four Tops. I will get that in the cube, my friend.
Frankie Lane, he was singing Jezebel.
This is giving me like throwback mid-60s doo-wop vibes with the backing vocals here. Hey, I respect the opinion, Kev. Album produced by Phil Spector with Dylan on backing vocals. That's right, this is the one where Phil was recording the album under armed guard. I knew there was something with a gun or something involved, I thought, with this album. What are our thoughts? Do we like L. Cohen here? Are you that'll be my first ball. What up to Pat as well? We do have some Sabbath in the queue, Pat. I'm curious, people. You like Leonard Cohen? I'm a Leonard Cohen fan. Doesn't mean you have to be.
Just dancing.
This obviously has the lush, grand production that Spector is known for.
Chances are I'll let you do most anything. I know you're hungry. I can hear it in your voice. And there are
I'm already gonna give the heart treatment. Reggie out here.
touch. Yeah, have your
He's making me fall more in love with Cohen. He might make you hate him more, but
She said, no, you cannot see. She said, no, you cannot see.
we did a song reaction from this album, and it was called Don't Go Home With Your Heart On. And for some reason, it just got caught up in the algorithm and it had 5,000 views within 24 hours, which made no sense. Maybe it's because it had the word hard on in it. People were searching. I don't know. One of the funniest instances on the last 5 years in the channel. Little saxophone. Y'all know me. I love a good sax. What up to Becca? I don't think I said hey to you earlier. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, this is right up my alley. Hide this real quick and add Trey's tune up in here. I got the cue almost on deck. Looking good here. Go. I think with Leonard, man, you got to listen to songs of Leonard Cohen, his debut, one of the best debuts of all time, 1967. He follows that up with Songs from a Room, which is great, in 69, and then Songs of Love and Hate, which is a lot of people's favorites. It's also worth a listen. Don't sleep on his last LP from 2016, You Want It Darker, right before he passed away. Well said, Postcard. We're 50-50 on Leonard Cohen. I feel he wouldn't have it any other way here, people. Hey, thank you, Pat. All right. Oops. And then this is battling a just 2-minute tune from another artist who's a bit polarizing with their vocals, Tom Waits. But 70s Waits is usually a little easier to digest for some people, more on his the piano and more almost jazzier arrangements. His debut record, Waits, is a really great LP as well. And before, you know, Waits kind of started to experiment in the 80s, of course, and then just went in a totally different direction. But Reggie said here this was the, what did he say? Asylum single, 1974 here. Let's get it, y'all. Get the poll ready.
Blue skies over my head. Give me another reason to get out of bed.
Okay, I'm already really liking the vocal here.
Shine in my face. Give me another woman to take her place. Ain't got no money, cupboards are bare. No cigarettes and the kids got nothing to wear.
This is a very innocent Waits vocal.
She walked out without a word. Now the only sound left is that morning.
I feel you're right, Kev. Frank's Wild Years in 87 was the last time that they really listened to him. Those that were really fans of the 70s Tom. Yeah, because the 90s Tom work is even more with Bone Machine, which is one of maybe my favorite Waits LP in 92, but... Man. An interesting battle here that Reggie brought us, because we have the very, you know, intricate arrangement on Memories from Cohen. And Waits here, just with the guitar and voice. Poll is live, y'all. I'm I'm going with Mr. Waits here in this battle, though I enjoyed both tracks. Let your voice be heard. Excuse me. Let your voice be heard here, people. Thanks to Reggie for bringing that. We already got 7 votes in. We've been having some real close battles lately. Waits going to the early lead right here. I don't know why I was searching for the word lead, but there we go. All right, y'all. As we get that going, I'm gonna get to another cue jump here for our favorite trucker. That's gonna be Trucker Kev. Somebody asked for some Chicago earlier. We'll ask and you shall receive, as they say. We're gonna take it to Chicago 6. What's the world coming to? I feel you could definitely say that in today's climate. Let's get it, baby. We got a few full album reactions to Chicago that we've done for Kev, and maybe even the top 10. Heck, these days, I can't keep up. Getting a little funky up in here. Kev knows I'm one for the horn, so. What is our favorite Chicago song or record, y'all? I know we got some pretty big Chicago fans in the chat, man. Chicago's one of those huge bands that, I mean, they just got so many albums that I've only listened to their debut, Chicago Transit Authority, and shoot, that might be it, honestly, y'all. As far as full albums go. This is that Chicago era, baby. Before Peter Cetera ruined the band, according to some people. I gotta give the heart to this guy. Yeah, Kev. Yeah, I mean, that's a really solid LP. Chicago Transit Authority, dude. Pat notes some hidden gems on Chicago Way. Lethea, never heard it, but really digging it herself. That's what I love to hear. Of course, 25 or 6 to 4 is getting some love. I feel that's one of their more famous tunes, and for good reason. Saturday in the Park, Street Player. Does anybody really know what time it is? Bum, bum, bum. Tom Waits sweeping the floor with Leonard Cohen in our last battle, y'all. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, y'all, and I'm also going to hit the freebie right now. So, if you're new here, all you do, you put in exclamation point, and then just the word raffle, all one phrase. And you'll be entered into the giveaway. Best of luck to you. I like it, man. Kept bringing a little horn action, a little different taste than what we've had so far on the stream, baby. 70s are so varied, man. You look at the climate from 1970 going to the end of the decade, where obviously we have punk and even already some post-punk burgeoning, early stages of hip-hop. It's just so much going on in the decade. Hey, thank you, Pat. Thank you, Rob. Little Joe Jackson. These keys. Tasty. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. Got some more Chicago in the queue, courtesy of Pat. Nice. Won't be the last time we hear him tonight, huh? All right, y'all. And with that too, I knew tonight would be popular. We'll stop the request at the moment. We got a good amount of tunes in the queue, baby. It's gonna be brilliant. Another song I had to give the heart treatment to. That, my friends, is where we're at. Looking good. Thanks to Kev. What's this world coming to? Chicago. And Kevin, got to realize Jimmy Pankow, even though he was the trombone player, wrote some of the great songs. You also have to remember all the horn parts he wrote and arranged for them. I think that's a great point where a lot of people, either hone in on like a guitarist or obviously the vocalist, and especially if you're not a musician, right? And don't fully wrap your head around, okay, who actually wrote the song? Who arranged everything here? So I like that shout out right there, Kev. All right. Great stuff already here, people. And man, we're just going to keep the hits coming your way. Let's go. We got a lot of great battles on deck. Let's go with one tune right here for Trey. We're gonna go a little Four Tops action. It's the way nature planned it, and then we're gonna hit up a little live Jungle Land from the Boss after that, and then Bo Start, I Got Your Thin Lizzy tune. We'll probably get that going after we get an Only Ones battle, little Another Girl, Another Planet action. But Trey brought this through from the Nature Planet record, 72, the Four Tops. Let's go, babe.
You may ask me all these questions, but darling, no one knows.
Remember, y'all, you can enter the giveaway as well with the little raffle action. Only 4 entries so far.
Do you ask the Lord who loves you why he paints the sky clear blue?
We made an exception for Jungle Land, Kev. We gotta make an exception for the big man.
It's just the way nature planned it. Oh, don't ask me how long I'll love you. When you're gone, my heart aches. I'll never leave you. Girl, all my life for you I'd wait. 'Cause it's nature planned it.
Go. All right. I gotta give the heart treatment to this. I think Lesia noted too. So much great soul and funk music from the 70s as well, man. On top of, obviously in the early part of the decade, we still had classic bands from the 60s still putting out great work, and then obviously you had your hard rocking bands like Zepp and The Who delivering some of their best work, Floyd burgeoning on, all the great rock bands, Yes, Genesis, Vandergraaf Generator, amongst others. Stevie Wonder in his peak period, Bowie in his peak period, Dylan coming out with classics.
Like the stars and the sky and the beautiful heaven. Nature planned it, baby. Oh, yeah. Do you know why it rains?
I got you, Cap. All right, man. Thanks to Trey for bringing this. I mean, dude, it's a cliche, but damn, they don't make them like this today, people. What up to Alan as well, dude, joining us.
What does a flower
from New Zealand. Temptations, Four Tops, Smokey Robinson and the Miracles. Smokey Robinson, man, still out here. Came out with an album earlier this year, still touring. Much respect there. Oh, okay, Rob. Hey, no worries, man. We still got your Joe Jackson battle as well. What up to Matt as well from H-Town? Let's go. Thanks again to Trey for bringing this. Yeah, Kieran, you're good, dude. You're good. I got you on deck here. All right, and to the great Naples Coastal Lifestyle, we got Jungle Land, 1975 from one of the best live albums you're gonna come across, man. The Boss was on his A game at the Hammersmith Odeon, London, 1975, and any live version of Jungle Land's gonna move the spirit for sure. Doesn't play this live too much these days. He played it on this most recent tour though when he was in Jersey. Didn't play it when I saw him, but hey, beggars can't be choosers.
Rangers had a homecoming in Harlem.
I'm also gonna go through now,
And the magic rat
as we're listening to The Boss, my top 25 albums of 1970. See how much you agree or disagree with my list.
Drinking warm beer in the soft summer rain.
Man, I might be getting chills though in this song.
Rolls up his pants. Together they take a
I mean, Born to Run, dude.
Flamingo.
One of the greatest albums of all time. Shoot, it's hanging above me right here. You know, if it made the backdrop, that it's special to either Sean or I or both of us.
Flamingo, chasing a rat and a barefoot girl. The kids around there live just like
You see, I already have this hearted. It's gotta be. All right, we're gonna kick it 1970, y'all. Let's and feel free to give your thoughts in the chat on any of these albums we come across. I won't talk too much over Jungle Land, but always fun to down in jungle. Come on. All right, 1970, y'all. I'm not a very big Deadhead, but gotta put American Beauty, number 25 for me. Top 25 in 1970, by the way. The great Beach Boys with their Sunflower record. Don't sleep on this, y'all. Some beautiful melodies and psychedelic songs on this. The Kinks, Lola. This is an absolute banger, man. You got Strangers, This Time Tomorrow, Lola, Top of the Pops, 8-Man Power Man. Lines like Switchblades, come on. I feel I'm on the streets of Jersey right now, people. The band Stage Fright, Elton with Tumbleweed Connection. Damn, 1970 just had banger after banger. The Doors, Morrison Hotel, Waiting for the Sun, Peace Frog. I love me some Doors. The great Yusef, aka Cat Stevens, T for the Tillerman. Hear that ripping guitar too. The E Street Band live. Not many can hold up to them people. We got the great Joni Mitchell, Ladies of the Canyon. Derek and the Dominoes, of course. Maybe my favorite Clapton adjacent project, Layla. Van Morrison with Moondance, one of my favorite Van Morrison records. We got Zeppelin 3, of course, Zeppelin firing on all cylinders, especially that acoustic second side. CSNY with Deja Vu, can't go wrong with that either. Probably the best CSNY record. Santana with Abraxas. I know Kev's a big Santana guy. I'm sorry, y'all. Clarence is making me feel some type of way on this sax. Like, if this doesn't stir your soul, Get out of the stream. This is 1970. We got the Beatles, Let It Be. Probably a little higher than some other people would have it, but shoot, man. I've Got a Feeling, Let It Be, Get Back, Across the Universe. Still a lot of great cuts on here. Keith mentioned it. Bridge Over Troubled Water. Come on. Get that saxophone solo in your soul. Kieran mentioned Neil Young. Neil Young was in his absolute bag in the decade as well. Got after the gold rush. Southern Man, Only Love Can Break Your Heart. Black Sabbath's debut. Shoot, man. If music ever sounded like its cover, it's right here. I'm a big punk guy. The Stooges, only a few albums. Funhouse, maybe their best. James Brown, Sex Machine. Don't sleep on James Brown here, people. Miles Davis, Bitches Brew. Curtis Mayfield, we're in the top 5. Curtis, listen to this record. So much more than Move On Up on here. Some of the best soul you're ever gonna hear. CCR, Cosmos Factory. Lennon in the Plastic Ono Band. George Harrison, All Things Must Pass. And Black Sabbath, Paranoid, 10 out of 10 album. Coming in at number 1 for me, 1970. Woo! We're not gonna hear much of anything better than this all night, people. In my opinion. Yeah, Stooges is Iggy Pop's band. Started in the 60s, Lethea. 60s to early 70s. Oof. Ooh, my top 3 is the same as Bo Start's. I know I liked you for some reason, Bo Start. Man, this is a 10 out of 10 song, dude. A perfect closer to Born to Run. And, I mean, live might be even better, to be honest with you. Yeah, Pat, I'm glad you noticed that. Yeah, that's true. Sabbath had two top 25 albums in 1970 for me. And, you know, just I mean, there are a few artists that are, you know, major, that are prolific, but I mean, for a real mainstream artist, you're looking at 2 to 3 years nowadays, at least, between projects. Whereas in this era, shoot, man, CCR came out with like 6 albums in the span of a few years. Was Tom Morello in the show I saw? For Bruce, no. Unfortunately.
And then surrender in the tunnels of time. The red song dream runs them down. Shots echo down the hallway.
That subtle piano, y'all, too, just sets a wonderful foundation. It's kind of emotional cue after the very emotive saxophone solo that Clarence laid down.
Outside the streets on fire and a real death waltz.
Seeing the Boss in the 70s would be high up there for me. If I could travel back to any... That's a good question for the chat. You can go back to the 70s, see any bands in any year in the 70s. Who are you choosing? The Boss and the E Street Band in like 75 would be real high on that list. I don't know if that would beat out Pink Floyd though. Land. No, I can see that, Kieran, and usually I don't lean metal, but Sabbath, shoot, man, I think throughout the whole 70s they're in the discussion for best band of the 70s for me. Just looking at their 70s period, probably be in that top 3 spot. just for how quality they were throughout the whole decade. So thanks to NCL there. I know they were here last week. I can't remember what their name is here in the chat. But thank you to bringing that. They brought a few more banging tunes that we'll have coming up in a little bit. But now we're going to shift gears a little bit. Go back to, we got a lot of song battles on deck today, y'all. So T-Super's Only Ones battle here. Sorry, I shorted out there. We have Another Girl, Another Planet, which I'd say is their most popular tune. And then we have another jam by them. So with that said, Another Girl, Another Planet, a classic right here. Let's get it, baby. Yeah, this one only a 6-minute total battle here, people. So it'll be a quick one. I'll get to 1971. Do we like that, y'all? I don't want to be taking attention away from the tunes or anything. Do we want to go through my top 25 through? I only have through 75, but we can do that through the night. And I'm gonna pick a winner here as well, y'all, for the raffle. Is Keychain or is T-Super gonna win yet again? Let's see. Lowstar gets the win. Oh baby, this is a classic. Only Ones formed in London, 1976. Their debut album I've listened to, which this one is off of, came out in 78. They only have 4 albums in total, so short, sweet, to the point, baby. A little power pop goodness. We need Rob up. I know I have the song Hearted. I took this from a compilation, but I forgot how good this solo was, y'all. I've heard the Replacements cover as well, T-Soup. T-Soup, how'd you like the new Tim remix? I didn't get a chance to listen to it this weekend, but... All right, y'all. Another Girl, Another Planet. Only Ones. Starting out on a high note, if I do say so myself. Going out against Out There in the Night. Another, both these songs, 3 minutes on the dot. Okay.
You left that morning, you gave me no warning. You were my best friend. Oh, I can't live without you. There was something about you. I want you back again, baby. Sometimes I think of you out there in the night. All the comforts of home have been denied. People find it hard to understand. I never.
Okay. Hey, well, I trust your opinion on the Replacements, T-Soup. Got you, Bo-Star. That British punk feel, no doubt, Patrick, no doubt. which obviously the British punk scene was alive and well in that 70s period. Not only, you know, talking the Sex Pistols and the Clash, but between this, the Stranglers are a big one who's still got a big fan base to this day. You have the Damned as well, early punk. Britain knew what was up, you know. All right. Get this poll ready. The Jam, of course. The Damn toured with T-Rex in '77. That would have been a tour to catch. Bowling Night. What's up, Bowling Night, as well? Glad to have you in the stream. Y'all delivered in spades for this. We have so much greatness still to come, man. We're already an hour through the stream, and we got so much more to come. All right. I was resting on my laurels here, people. Let me get this poll up real quick. Dun, out there in the night. Thanks to T-Soup for bringing this our way. Get your vote in there. I enjoyed both tunes, but man, it's hard to go against the classic greatness and just a pure punk classic and Another Girl, Another Planet right here. So that is getting my vote, but hey, maybe the more well-known popular tune will not get the win. Only time will tell here, people. All right. We got a lot more. We got a lot more battles coming your way, and why not? Let's get a Thin Lizzy up in here. We have the Hero and the Madman. We got a Thin Lizzy battle, courtesy of Bostart, from the Vagabonds of the Western World LP.
Across the desert.
We have
To where his woman was.
yeah, we have this going against the title track.
For 4 days. When he saw the tower where she was
The great
locked
Bill, the not.
in the moonlight.
I really wasn't familiar with any Thin Lizzy at all before starting this channel, man, and there were a couple big fans that turned my dad and I's attention to him. A couple top 10s, so I was hooked on after that. And I know Bostart, who brought this, is a huge fan, so.
His woman was. If I recall, you're the actor who followed the stars, searching for the lost city of Mars.
Bum, bum, bum. I mean, Bostart would be a good guy to ask about favorite Thin Lizzy albums.
The scars,
Dun, dun, dun.
no fate, held no bars. Those that knew you always said
Gotcha,
you'd go
keychain.
far. Are you the one who I think you are?
The Live and Dangerous LP from '78, one of the best live albums you're gonna hear, man. I surprisingly have not listened to a full studio album of Thin Lizzy, so I gotta rectify that. I know Jailbreak, I know someone mentioned it in here. Yeah, Bowling Night did. D-Soup knows Little Girl in Bloom off of this LP is great as well. Bostart knows both these are off from their third album released in '73.
Climb the steeple.
Saw them solidifying their hard rock sound, but turned out to be the last by the original trio.
Set the crowd from down below.
Phil's also got some really good solo LPs. Yeah, I think someone did maybe a solo Phil top 10 years ago. Patron did, so.
Crowd from down below. So the madman climbed the steeple spire and
Prolific, man. Yeah, from 71 to 83, 12 albums. So, like what we were talking about earlier. Prolific.
You're the actor who took to the stage. Set the world ablaze.
We're tied in our only ones
Anger and
battle.
your rage.
So if you haven't got your vote in, and we're here for that,
Every new leaf,
what are you doing?
you turn and wrote a new page. Cleverly concealing your real age.
I'm loving the effect here on the guitar. Kind of
Those that knew
got a little I don't know, funkiness to it in a
always
sense.
quite amazed.
Real solid rhythm section as well.
That can take this praise.
Bill's voice too, just I don't know. He makes you listen. He was built for that hard rocking lead vocalist hat. Yeah, those drum fills. Gorgeous. I know Leetia on Keychain now saying all the things we're thinking too, man.
You're the only one that can save
Hey, only one. A shout out to our last battle.
are all as long.
I mean, definitely an experimental, I think, track for then Lizzie just implementing some of these talking segments as well. I like it when bands just do something kind of out of the box from what you normally expect from them, and this song I think fits the bill. The Hero and the Madman sounds like something that Syd Barrett would have come out with, you know? We got Brian Downey behind the kit, which is Bostart's favorite drummer. I didn't expect one more crispy solo. Yeah, dude, I gotta give the heart treatment to this one. Bum, bum, bum. Whew. Okay, then, Lizzie. They already had me hooked, man. Now I'm captivated. Dang, that is going to be very tough to beat. I mean, I've learned in the song battles not to count anything out, but the Hero and the Madman really bringing the goods right there, Bostart. And that's Battling from the same LP. We have the title track, Vagabond of the Western World. Bring back the word vagabond, vagabond, however you want to emphasize it. Bring that back, baby. This one, a little bit of a shorter tune than the last one, but let me get the battle ready, people. Another day, another planet. Catching the surprising L here, out there in the night from the Only Ones, getting the win. That surprises me, but hey, I won't hold that against y'all too much. Then Lizzie, let's get it.
One day by chance it came upon a fair young maid, a country girl. Told her that he loved her, and it took all of her silver. He told her that he needed her too. He said,
Patrick knows one of his favorites from Thin Lizzy.
but he was a vagabond. Till he ate the blue eyes. Oh, baby, blue eyes.
Okay. Just 1 minute into the song, I know this thing's about to be real tight here once the poll goes live.
He roamed around the city.
This tells me I gotta stop talking and start doing, and then listen to a Thin Lizzy LP in full. Again, man, what a this rhythm section. I already knew how great Phil was, but man, it's so tight right here. Man. Needs more cowbell, Lethia. Ryan Downey, man, rising up in my estimation after this battle. Keychain gonna be with me and checking out this LP, Vagabond of the Western World. Let's go. Bill and Brian, only constant members of the group, and we're childhood friends. Hey, I always like those types of stories, man. The cowbell and the tambourine, two of the only instruments I feel confident picking up to try to play. T-Soup says he likes the Jailbreak LP and Black Rose a lot. I know Black Rose gets a lot of buzz and love. Yeah, Pat, I remember from listening to the Live and Dangerous record. Like I said, I gave it a 9 out of 10 on first listen. One of the best live rock albums I've heard. Which the 70s, a great decade for live records to get your yayas out from the Stones. Deep Purple live in Japan. Even Cheap Trick live at Budokan is fantastic. Trying to think of the Who. Live at Leeds was in the 70s, I believe. Yeah, just got in there, 1970 for Live at Leeds, so. The bosses, you know, at the Odeon that we had heard Jungle Land off of. Yeah, a lot of greatness in the 70s live records. All right, y'all, poll is live. Shoot, man, that's gonna be this is gonna be a real tough one to decide. I gave hearts to both. I think I'm gonna lean though. I'm going The Hero and the Madman, the first tune we heard. Big cheers to Bostart. I think that was one that really really got the chat's ears perked up for sure. All right, y'all. With that said, let's keep on keeping on. We got again a couple more battles coming your way today. Before we do that, let me get one of Keychain's tunes up in here. We are gonna go with one of my favorite LPs of all time, and definitely of the 70s. Marquee Moon from Television, and this song "Friction" is the third song here. One of the few records, man, where I literally have every song. There's only 8, but every song hearted. Some of the best guitar work that you're gonna hear on that record, man. Very legendary and influential in that late 70s punk, post-punk genre. And I really love Tom Verlaine's delivery. After that, shit. There we go. I'm sorry, my mic was muted. If I'm gonna try again, because dude, we're only at an hour 16. I'm gonna play this again, and if it goes down again, then I'll go to part 2. But I feel we're still so early, only an hour 16. Don't be killing our 70s vibe, y'all. But if we do get blocked again here and it takes us down, y'all know the drill. And if you're new here and don't, I will just I'll get part 2 up right away. We'll get right back to it, and I'll put the link in the chat, man, so you won't miss it. But let's try. Let's try to get through. They can't be killing the vibe on television.
Where silence spreads and a mended hose.
Man, last couple streams, y'all, they've been letting us go over 2 hours. I didn't even have to go to a part 2 the last 2 weeks, but anyways, as I was saying, or so rudely interrupted, some of the best rhythm section bass work in the punk or punk adjacent genre, I think, right here on this LP. Love that riff right there too.
My eyes are like telescopes. I sit up.
All right, hey, shout out to you, Bostar. He streamed this album a couple years back and enjoyed it, even though he's not a big punk guy. So I definitely think if you've never heard it, it's a seminal record that needs to be heard. Marquee Moon, the title track, 10 minutes long, one of the best songs of all time. Elevation is great. See No Evil, Prove It, Torn Curtain. Very anxious type of album too. Hey, that's a good point, Keychain. Big influence on the Strokes and what it would be down the road. A little Elvis Costello vibe. I've never put the 2 and 2 together, Pat, but I like it.